Hello YouTube family, welcome back to another video. I hope your day is doing great. I hope your week is doing awesome. I have been a bit away from these long videos. I have not posted it for exactly 13 days now. I have been going through some personal things, and so I was not able to do any of the long videos. But just to give you guys a little update, I believe from last time I recorded a video, I had only got 250k funded accounts, so that will put me to 100k, but I'm now funded 200k. So yesterday I passed my fourth 50k, which brings me to 200k. I just wanted to show you guys this setup that I always show, but I want to show you guys how good this setup is, just because of the opportunities and the risk to reward ratio that it gives us if you are able to spot this. So last time, I'm not sure which video was it, 2 weeks before, 1 week before, but I showed you guys about the manipulation that happened with Trump, right? So Trump, he paused the tariffs, but before he paused the tariffs, I was in a buy because I saw that they were manipulating the markets for 3 consecutive days in a row. I saw that they were manipulating the markets because they wanted to buy. And so I'm gonna show you guys. Yesterday they had some GDP news. The GDP news turned out to be negative. To be exactly precise, they were minus 0.3, which is really bad for the economy. You know, if that puts them close to recession sign. And so even before the news came out, I was in a sell position because I was given a sell position. I saw that they were manipulating the markets, manipulating people to buy because they wanted to sell. And so I'm gonna show you guys here. So I'm gonna show you guys my execution so you guys don't see that I'm bullshitting. But you can see everything on my shorts here on YouTube. You can go on my Instagram as well. I'm always posting these things. Alright, sorry guys, I had to stop the recording. One, because it's not showing me my executions for some reason, and two, because I thought I had a signal buy opportunity now, because today it's a Thursday, May, it's 11 a.m. now, so I'm still stalking this market, so I'm looking for opportunities, and so pretty much you guys already know, I always look for order blocks and I wait for an order block to be shown to me, followed by change of structure. And so we had an order block around here. Price came into this order block. We manipulated this high, and then we broke this low. As soon as we broke the low, we also left this order block here. Now, I got an intraday 69% retracement. You guys already know. If you go check my videos, I always say that this is the 69% discount price. And so I got my intraday 69% retracement, but I could have got my entry at the order block, but I didn't, because that's not my rule, and I'm always going to follow my rules. So as you guys can see here, you guys can see how this price just melted. This price just went down 20R. This was a 20R. I catched all this move around here in my think markets challenge, but on my Apex, you guys already know I always take profits at 2.5, 2.7, and that is because Apex has some bullshit drawdown rules, which I don't really like. But what really happened here was that the news came out around 1:30, right? And so I had my take profit here. As soon as the news came out, I wanted to close my take profit, but price just melted. So I took my profits here in my PA accounts. In my funded accounts, I took profits here. But on my valuation account, I took profits here. And so, but on my think markets, there was this whole move. But what I really wanted to show you guys, this kind of setup always presents you with the best entry possible, because this is a smart money concept, right? When I tell you guys this is a 69% discount price, this is what I mean. Look at the discount price, look at the entry I got here. If you guys look how big this move is massive. This move is massive. You do not see this kind of moves happening. And look at the entry that I got. I could have got, if you go for order blocks, you can always create your own system. I have my own system, but that doesn't mean you need to copy exactly my own system. You can learn the things that I'm teaching here, and you can create your own system or add to your own strategy if you already have one. And so if you really want to, you can just cover order blocks. I used to do that a lot. I would not advise you to just cover the order block, because the invalidation point will be this high. If it goes up here, it means that it's gonna keep going higher. This is the invalidation point. But if you really want to, you can cover the order block and you can get the entry at the order block. Now, what I advise you, you can get the entry order block and cover this top over here. That was what I would advise you. But if you really wanted to play risky, you can put a position here, 0.5 in here, and then another 0.5 in here, because look at the difference. When you cover the whole area, you have a 1 to 28 R, which is still insane. I'm not even covering the whole move. You have a 1 to 35. But if you cover the order block, you have a 1 to 60 R. This is just insane. You do not get this anywhere, guys. This concept is just insane. I've been telling you guys about this. This is not the first move that I show here that has this kind of return, right? There was a Trump move. There was another move that I showed a few weeks ago. You guys can check my videos. I only have like maybe 10 videos. You guys can check that out. I don't even talk for more than 10 minutes. I might have an opportunity now. I don't even talk for more than 10 minutes. And if you guys don't believe me, I took this. You can check on my shorts, because right now it's not showing me my executions for some reason. But if you go on my shorts, YouTube shorts, Instagram, on the little day trading to 100k challenge, I'm showing all my executions. So if you guys master this, right, order block to order block, and if you learn how to read properly structure, you can get this kind of returns. This is just insane, guys. If you're risking 1%, if you hold all the way, if you do trailing stop loss, you have a 20% return. This is just insane. You do not get this anywhere. This is why it's called smart money concept. And you know, I literally spotted the smart money here, and it's not the first time this happens, right? And so I'm just gonna go see what's happening over here. Let's see if I have an entry criteria. I might have an entry criteria here. And so yeah, this pretty much, yeah, so I might be having an entry criteria here. So you're not always going to get a winner, right? And so let me see. You might be seeing that live. So I have 1, 2, 3 time frames that have an RSI divergence, and I have 2 order blocks, right? And I have 1 break of structure. So I'm gonna be taking this trade. Wow, I'm gonna focus on taking this trade now, so you guys don't see my accounts and everything. So thank you very much for following. Leave a thumbs up, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.